Shalom Israel. I'm Priest Nopes of 5,000 Shalai Yalo. I represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I'm managing your honor. We've been out in the streets since 1969. Of course, we are straight out of 1 West, went to a Fifth Street Hall in New York. I wanted to come to you real quick just to speak about something that our people might be suffering from. A lot of our people fall into making certain mistakes and they kind of can't get over making that mistake. You understand? We're going to make mistakes, and you have to push through these mistakes. You can't let the mistakes dwell on your mind or dwell in your soul, your spirit, because it leads to depression and it leads to anger, violence, certain things. You don't want those things to fester in your mind. You understand? So when we make mistakes, we have to recover from that mistake and not make that mistake again. This is how we're going to make it out here. Because society try to make you dwell on your mistakes, make you not forget about it, make you suffer and pay for your mistake. That's why we have 2 or 3 million brothers and sisters in prison now. Because society won't let you forget about your mistakes. But the Most High God says something about making mistakes. He says something about getting up and standing up and moving on in life and doing better. You understand? We're going to read it real quick. I got my brother with me, Officer 500 at the Yonkers, Paratazar, and he's going to be reading real quick the scripture that I want to pull. So, brother, just tell him where you're at, and tell him the scripture, and let's read it for the world.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again.
Yeah, a just man will fall 7 times, but he'll always rise up. He'll always get up. What does that mean? Let's see what just break that down real quick. First, can you pull up that definition? Let's read the definition of just means, and then we'll break it down a little further, all right?
The definition of just, based on or behavior according to what is morally right and fair.
Now, what's morally right and what's fair? You know what I'm saying? This is what a person has to. This is what a just person is. You understand? And let me tell you something. To be morally right and fair, you have to be following the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God. Which means this: you got to be so-called Black, Latino, and Native American to be moral and to even have it here. You understand what I'm saying? This is who you have to be in order to do that. This is not a lot. This is so scripture. We can prove that in scripture. You understand what I'm saying? To keep the laws and the commandments of the Most High God makes you a very moral person. Let's read the definition one more time, just so people that didn't hear us.
The definition of just, based on or behaving according to what is morally right and fair.
It's morally right and fair. This is your behavior. This is how you act. You understand what I'm saying? There's nobody that acts more moral and fair than so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You understand? And guess what? We're going to fall. But the scriptures say you're going to get up too. And you should get up and stand on your morals, your principles, your values. Be fair. Serve the Most High God, because that's who you are. That's who we are. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading the scripture.
But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Now, if you want to be a murderer, a liar, a thief, a rapist, a pedophile, if you want to live these type of lifestyles, and there's more that I'm going to, a drug dealer, you understand, an adulterer. If you want to live these kind of lifestyles, you're going to fall into your mischief. You understand? Now, we know that there's a certain group of people that live this type of lifestyle. They built a whole country off of living in this type of lifestyle. But according to the Bible, the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, and when I say that, I'm talking the 12 tribes of Israel, we don't live this kind of lifestyle. We might have taken on that image, whatever the case may be, but that's not how we live. That's not how we should live. So be just. And if you make a mistake, don't dwell on your mistake. Just don't do it again. When you fall down in life, Get up, stand up, stay strong, because you are the salt of the earth and you're God's chosen people. With that, I want to say shalom to Israel, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yashar the thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shema Athan Ba'Shem Yashar to the sisters. Shalom, Israel.